Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I want to share with you how I lost $4,000 in about 2 weeks. And I also want to kind of give you a word of warning on being careful on the type of information that you are consuming and the type of people and content creators that you're listening to. Guys, this video, it kind of stems from a post that Mike Andes had made maybe a week or so ago. It was a very, very timely post for me as well. I was just about to make a post or a video on the same exact topic. You know, you have this thing going on with FTX and cryptocurrencies and stuff, and people have just, you know, they've completely lost their butts on this stuff. And I want to share with you how I lost $4,000 of my money on an investment that I thought was completely safe. So, quick story, we sold our house. We ended up making about $240,000 on the sale of that house. And we bought some land, and we had some other savings that we had set aside. But I didn't want to have all my cash, you know, just sitting in the bank. So I took $100,000 of our cash and I parked it in what I understood to be a very, very safe, very, very conservative investment. Basically a bond type investment, okay? AAA rated bonds. I actually had a family member that was kind of managing this fund for us. And the long story short, I take responsibility for it because ultimately it comes down to me to make sure I know exactly what our money is going into. But I made an assumption that the fund that it was in was a very, very safe fund that had almost zero market risk, that it was not attached to the market in any way. And long story short, earlier this year, you know, I lost $4,000, like almost like that on that $100,000. And I you know, quickly had to get that money back out and said, hey, what the heck happened? You know, this was supposed to be, you know, a hedge against inflation. You know, I've been finding, you know, just earning pennies, you know, in a bank account somewhere. What the heck happened? And it was just a miscommunication, you know, between me and my expectations, even though I felt like I was very clear in that. And the advice that I want to give you here is, you know, be very careful, you know, about who you are trusting with your money, with your time, and the type of information that you're consuming. There's just frankly just so much bad advice out there, and I am shocked, you know, whenever I open up YouTube and I see content creators that have hundreds of thousands and even millions of subscribers, and they are giving advice that I know to be absolutely horrible. So whenever you're listening to the lawn care guys out there, and I'm a big fan of quite a few of them, but you have to take what is being said with a grain of salt. Like, you really, really do. Like, even the things that I suggest here at my company, they are applicable to me, my market, and my experience, and the way that I run my business and my business model. It might not be applicable to you if you are in like the Northeast or something. Like, totally different. It's not an apples to apples comparison. So I just want to warn you guys that, you know, while you are taking in information, none of this is the gospel. Like, none of it is the gospel, you know? Take the things that are usable for you and decipher and sift through all the garbage. And I tell you, man, there is a ton of garbage out there, and you really, really got to be careful. That being said, I do hope that you find value here in the channel at Florida Turf Pros. My goal has always been to just share the things that have worked for me, because this industry has been such a blessing to me and my family. I just want to pass along the things that have been working for me. And again, even though I'm doing my absolute best to give you the best information possible that I'm capable of giving, you need to still have your own amount of due diligence that you do on your end, okay? Y'all take care.